Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Nobody's Happy podcast. I'm here with the one, the only Joshua J. Cabizzle.
I should have like blended it down. Instead, I'll just like stop. No more music. My bad. Fucked it up.
Who gives a shit, man?
I felt like it. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
We were all preoccupied thinking of Stormy Horseface Daniels.
Perfect name. I said that's one of the great in a roast that murders.
Yeah, because the thing about Trump is, even though he could be a complete asshole, but he's a surgical asshole. Like with his like put downs and shit. I think he called DeSantis a meatball.
Yeah.
Meatball DeSantis.
And it describes him perfectly.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Because you're like, oh, kind of a little bit.
Yeah. Did you see? I didn't picture him as a meatball. I pictured him eating meatballs. So now every day I think of him as for dinner he just eats meatballs. That was the thought I had. Not that he was one.
I thought about it in that way, but you are what you eat kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he's turning into a meatball. And that's how it is now. What have I been up to, man? I haven't been putting out the podcast or doing it as often now because I'm writing the fuck out of some jokes. I'm actually opening up for Felipe Esparza this weekend.
Yeah,
at the Majestic Theater.
Nice. Hey,
yeah, I'm only doing like a little
tickets,
spot.
Bro.
I'm doing a little 10-minute spot. He's got a couple of openers going in front of him. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So the rumors were true on YouTube. I read comments saying Felipe was talking about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, you should read your comments sometimes.
Yeah, I know. And he hit me up on Instagram. He was like, "Hey, man,
he got in your DMs.
Think you're funny?" Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was pretty cool, man.
Did you spread your cheeks and show him your butt?
No, of course not. I'm a decent girl.
Wow.
I want to be romanced first. And then it's all like, bah.
I don't know. I think you'd give it up pretty quick if you're like, you know.
Oh, dude, if I was a lady, yeah. I think I'd be actually very, very prim and proper.
Nah, I think you'd suck a mean dick.
In my relationship. But I'm going to be going around slobbing on every knob.
That was the one thing that people know you for, though. She's real nice.
You gotta meet her parents, but man, after that, bro.
Once her dad likes you, man,
suck your balls through your dick, dog. like a fucking what are those bubble tea things? Slurp them right out.
But you still go to church. You still get good grades.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know,
wifey material. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be a fucking slob on all aspects.
Yeah, it's just what you like.
All right, I think we should get off of this. Me being prolific at sucking dick. Damn, I haven't read. Apparently, the Twitter files. They came out with the COVID Twitter files, exposing all kinds of secrets. I haven't read it though. So,
what have you heard? What are the rumors?
Well, basically that the government was working with Twitter to suppress any kind of quote unquote conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
which I'm starting to become a fan of conspiracy theories because the government lies so much. I forgot where I heard this, but somebody was saying like the government lies so much that like when they said they were like, hey, I think we have UFOs. We shot down a UFO. Immediately, I was like, so there's no UFOs then?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as aliens? Fuck. That's how I took it because these motherfuckers lie at every goddamn corner.
So I've been trying to put my mindset on the way a billionaire, trillionaire, or somebody in high power might think, right? And so by doing that.
By doing what?
By trying to put my mindset, like if I were doing this, what would I want to do? How would I distract the people? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And the more I was like, okay, that is logical. If I was trying to do this, this was the outcome that I wanted. it's logical that I would try to control the narrative because I think that most people are fearful and want to be told what to do. Like they were looking for authority. And so I got to make sure that I show them authority, and the outliers, we just shame them. And I was like, damn, that makes sense.
Well, I think that's a human thing. Like, there's some people who are like, and I don't mean this in a negative, completely negative way. Like, some people are born followers, but you need born followers to get shit done.
I heard bitches when you said it.
No. See, because you're putting it in a negative term. We do need people
to
follow ants. You know, not every ant can be a warrior ant. Not every ant should be a worker ant.
So, and what some people would call, you know, an NPC. If you're trying to gaslight people, you would call them
a non-playable character, right? Yeah. I heard of that term.
And it's just, and I actually believe in it more now, because when you meet people and they give you the same story, the same joke or the same you know, opening line, I'm like, oh shit, that's what, if I came back to somebody else playing in a video game, that's what they would say. That's what they would do, the same thing. And then I've tried to like go around that. There's a family member of mine, and when I talk to them, it's the response back is negative. And so I was like, I'm gonna test this. I want to see if it's not, they're not hearing what I'm saying. They're just responding to me because that's what they do.
So like, you're the guy that when you're playing a video game and you see an NPC, you just take out your sword and try to hit it to see what happens.
Yeah.
You just jump in front of him like that.
Yeah. I love doing that.
Casting a magic spell, and he's still there.
I love doing that on Quest. On Quest, when you do boxing, you can punch the ref, and the ref just takes it. The ref's all, duh. So we just punched the ref the whole time.
The whole NPC thing, I believe that. I think it's just people that are either incapable or afraid of like a deeper thinking. Yeah. And I don't even mean that deep thinking that is necessarily a good thing. Sometimes you shouldn't be thinking deeply or too much into things. But some people don't have that curiosity to go like, man, is these people in positions of authority, are they trying to do the right thing? Do they have ulterior motives? Some people don't have that ability.
People want instruction manuals, you know, how to live life. And once that authority gives you that instruction manual, through thick or thin, I'm sticking to this because this is what I've known my whole life. And the way I tested it is I told them, I was just like, I said a statement at the beginning that was a little bit gaslighting. I said, but you were right. You were right. And they see, you don't know what you're talking about. And and says his point again. And then I was just like, did you not hear me? I said you were right. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was just like, man, that's just a response. I mean, granted, I did say the statement that made them upset the first time, but then saying right after, but you're right. They didn't hear any of that.
Right. Now, some people just have prepared responses to Twitter. Twitter does that a lot. Like, some people can't like, and in written form, they can't like, there'll be something that they'll both agree on and one slight difference, but they'll hang on to that slight difference and be like, you're the fucking enemy. Yeah. And then just start attacking them.
Oh, that's my new favorite thing to tell people. Like, yo, I'm your enemy. Like, no, like, whatever your stance is on that subject, now I'm the exact opposite on that. I'm your enemy.
Why? Because you're a contrarian asshole?
No, because there's some things that I'm like, no, you're wrong 100%. And there's nothing you kill me. There's nothing you can do to convince me.
Like
that you're
what?
Right. There's people, age is just a number. That one. And they're saying like, well, in other countries, you know, like in France, it's 15, and there's a difference.
Like age of consent kind of thing.
Yeah, and there's differences between prepubescent and pre. I'm like,
what? Yeah. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Weirdos, man. Weirdos. Just having open conversations. You know what I mean? And so it's just when I thought it's not one person, it's a few people who have said this, and I'm just like, and they're holding back. I can feel they're holding back on the subject. You know what I mean? And
just like that conversation you had about that some guy where they were saying about you were talking about porn, and that you said something about
we talked about Epstein Island before Epstein Island even came out, and he's like, no.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. That he got real mad. I was like, well, that was fucking weird. You got real mad out of nowhere. But he said To Catch a Predator was that show pissed him off the most because it's entrapment. And I was like, I'm not even gonna address that.
Oh God. I actually said that?
Yeah. And then so I said, but I'm that was part. I was just like, no, I'm your enemy. I'm against that. That guy who's just like, what should we do? Just put him down. Put him down. That's in my head. You know what I mean? Which is not, in a few years, you're not gonna be able to say that. That's not PC. How dare you? You're threatening people. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's gonna swing. That's one thing I've learned. As we fall
deeper into despair, we're gonna give less of a shit of what kinks or whatever people have, or sickness, I'll say in this case.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna swing too far because things don't stay. Dude, if you would have told me, 20 years ago, or 15 years ago, if you'd have told me that at some point the Democrats are going to be rooting for war, and some Republicans were going to be trying to defund war, I would have told you, you're out of your fucking mind. It's the other way around. It used to be that Republicans were always like, we got to have more war, and they still are. But now it's like Democrats are going like, we need to send more weapons to Ukraine, more war. And I'm like, damn,
but
the left used to be about like, we need to resolve this peacefully, like stop the war.
But when was the last peaceful president?
Trump.
I don't think Trump was.
And then if you would have told me that I would say that. I don't think we had any wars during Trump, or we didn't start any new ones at least.
Well, no, he dropped that big old, the bomb right under the nuke level. I forgot what it's called.
What?
Yeah. It's like the biggest non-nuclear bomb. You remember that?
The Moab?
Yeah, and he dropped that. I don't remember where he dropped that. But apparently he'd call up these like leaders of terrorist organizations like, this is where you're at. I know where you're at right now. You do something, you're dead.
No, that's probably some kind of like Trump-loving myth. There's all kinds of myths about Trump. Like that, like he's so fucking wonderful human being.
No, I didn't say he's a wonderful human being. That takes a cold motherfucker to that. You're on their level.
That's still putting him on a good light, though. Like, what American wouldn't love it if our president called up terrorists and be like, "We know where you are, you stupid bitch."
Yeah, but that's because we consider them
terrorists.
Yeah, exactly. What if it's just a leader of another country?
And they have done that, by the way.
I know where you're at. He's like, yeah, I'm on Facebook. I just checked in. This is my country. Well, I'll kill you.
Dude, right now, here's how you could tell that like the media is bought.
Okay.
In magazines now, every time, not magazines.
What kind of magazines?
Journalistic.
Like dirty magazines?
Online magazines, you know, like so-called journalists. They used if they ever had a story about Ukraine, you could comment on it.
Yeah.
And now they're different outlets of news, but anytime they have a story about Ukraine, the comments are disabled because there was a lot of people going into them and saying this is bullshit. They're just like laundering money. It's just all for the weapons manufacturers who are paying off our politicians to keep this shit going.
Correct. And so those weapon manufacturers and those politicians were like, hey, yo, you better turn those fucking comments off right now. And they're like, oh, sorry, and took the comments off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that with all kinds of topics, like important topics.
Yeah.
But then when it's something about fucking Britney Spears shaving her fucking head, there's like 1,000 comments because those comments are
distraction.
Yeah.
Like the one that's coming out right now, Tekashi 6ix9ine got jumped.
I just saw that on Twitter.
Exactly.
Tekashi got his ass whooped at like, Planet Fitness or no, LA Fitness.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness.
And so it's basically, yeah. One has a pool, one doesn't.
I know, Aaron.
But at the same time, it's funny. I saw the tweets climb and then right above that was banks collapsing.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit,
And then it
that's
just
hilarious.
surpassed it. I was just
Fuck.
like, damn, all right, that's a good distraction.
Well, I mean, what if
'Cause
the banks collapsing are a distraction from us knowing about Tekashi getting his ass whooped?
I never thought about it that way.
You're a shill for Big Tekashi.
Those are the real stories. Yeah, Russia just announced they're going to be only doing their settling payments in yen in Africa and Asia and other
Yeah,
countries.
I'm surprised they're just announcing it now. You know,
And Mexico just Mexico just asked to join BRICS nations.
because this is another one.
Yeah.
How I know that when the media does, because the president of Mexico has been talking all kinds of shit. He's been
Yeah.
getting very mouthy with.
Well, did you hit what fucking what's his name? I can't remember the old fucking dude's name, but he was talking about how we need to say that cartels are terrorists and actually send troops there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, I heard that.
That scares the shit out of me because the whole valley, anything along the border, that 45-mile stretch where there's a checkpoint, that's all war zone. That's where they're gonna keep it.
No, that's going to be the starting point.
Well, yeah, correct. That's where they're gonna try
I think
to
you're
keep
just
it.
afraid the service members are going to fuck all your girls in the valley.
No, that's not what I remember. That's not what I. Ooh, I get nightmares about that shit.
About Marines slinging dick in your, in your hometown?
No. Just like all out,
Warfare.
And,
I don't think it's going to happen. But to my point that that the media in concert, all of
Yeah.
a sudden, I was starting to see like fucking news about American citizens getting kidnapped. They've been getting kidnapped forever.
Yeah.
But now it was like, and another kidnapping, and another and also the president of Mexico is fucking retarded, right? Like they have a sneaky way of stating an opinion in the form of like, is Mexico's president going insane?
It's leading.
Yeah. And that's how I know.
Ooh, that's a smooth conductor. There's just a guy in the back hall.
What?
I said that's a smooth conductor. There's a guy in the back just and
I don't know what the
a
fuck.
conductor does that with
I'm high. I don't even know what.
You don't know what a conductor is?
I don't know what you're talking about. What does that have to do with what I was talking about?
You said they're orchestrated. Orchestra. The conductor of the orchestra. Continue. Never mind.
Oh.
I even did the.
What was I getting at? The media being in concert, working in concert, working in concert.
I pictured that in my head. I had to get it out.
Working in unison.
Yes.
To make the president of Mexico look stupid. Only because he's been getting lippy with America.
Did they say
and saying,
that
we
too?
don't need to fucking listen to this fucking idiot. and now, to your point, that they asked to join the new what is it, BRICS?
BRICS
the new,
nations. So did Germany.
But what is that? Does that mean it's just a trading agreement, or is they're gonna have their own coin, or what does that
They're
mean?
trying to create their own.
So
digital
Mexico
currency
would drop
together.
the peso, peso.
Yeah, the peso. Yeah, they drop it.
And then they would use what, a brick?
Whatever they decide whatever their new thing is called.
Wouldn't it be weird if like Mexico was using like Chinese money?
That's what it is. It's gonna be Chinese, Russian,
Yuan. What is it called? The yuan?
yuan, something
Yuan?
like that. Yeah, and the ruble, and then and Saudi Arabia is on there as well.
Wow.
And I can bring up a list of all of them.
Bro, I'm already like, I already know the country's all jodido because just because of going to the grocery store, man. Just by going to the grocery store, I can tell, like, no matter what they say, like, actually, the economy's doing great. Banks collapse. My fucking groceries now cost $40 more.
All right, let's see. That is inflation.
I knew it. As soon as fajita went up, dude, I was like, what the fuck, dude? This is a pound of fajita. Why does it cost this much?
Okay, here we go. Other countries that have been expressed interest in joining include Argentina, United Arab Emirates, Algeria, Egypt, Bahrain, Indonesia, East Africa, West Africa. So
It's looking like the lesser countries are starting to band together, like on some prison shit. Like, hey, dude, America's been going around just ass fucking everybody. We need to like do some kind of coalition.
Also, Turkey, Mexico,
Indonesia, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Egypt. Yeah, it's all the countries that are like, dude, we need to get together because these motherfuckers are like, all the rich countries are getting together and they're basically dictating what everybody can and can't do.
Looking for the Germany one.
Bro, Germany doesn't give a fuck.
Well, no, Germany is right now. It's like 15% inflation over there. So,
yeah, but they're stupid. They're not gonna do anything about it. Them and I think the Italian minister or some fucking chick was like, yeah, we're gonna keep supporting Ukraine, and I don't care what the population has to say about it. Like basically just admitting like we're not here for our people. We're here to conduct business.
Yeah, but I mean, also, I think Germany has a lot of. I think it's Huawei. Remember how we stopped getting their phones in here because they had like backdoors and information. I think they have all the 5G that's set up in Europe and Germany. I think it's Huawei.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up right now.
It's these fucking idiots. Like, how does Germany? Who was in like direct business with Russia, still technically fighting Russia.
China says it's puzzled after reports Germany might ban Huawei from parts of 5G mobile network.
Yeah, and China's like, what the fuck did we do, man?
We're just listening to everything.
We're over here just minding our own business with your technology. Huawei.
Yahweh?
A spokesman for China's embassy in Germany said late Tuesday that Huawei has operated in compliance with laws and regulations in the country and hit back at Germany's stance as reported by Reuters. Reuters is another one of these fucking
So okay, yeah, they do have a 5G set up by China. Yeah.
World War III is gonna start, man.
You think so?
Yeah, but it's not gonna be as
I think
as crazy as before.
Maybe it already did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how not as crazy as before. It already started, and you don't really notice it as much.
I know. Who is the other one?
Other than shit's more expensive now.
And it's gonna
Fucking
get
assholes.
It's gonna get a lot more expensive.
My sister sent me a meme of like something that said when you finally reach middle class, but inflation puts you back down at poor.
Yeah, they're gonna kill all the middle class.
I mean, I think we're not doing great.
Yeah,
but football's still around. I think when there's no more football or sports events, I think it's gonna get real ugly. Then that's why it's important.
But why would they stop doing that? Well, I would think there would be more sporting
if
events.
there was actual war. You think so? Oh yeah, I guess they did have sports during World War II.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of women. That's where like the whole League of Their Own thing. It was like all the men were off to fighting. So it was like, we'll just let these broads fucking play.
Exactly. So the NFL is just gonna be like, what's the bikini football thing?
Oh, the lingerie football league.
Just see this girl with big tits get her knee bent backwards, like, oh shit.
Big old chichas.
Just the titty pop out. Yeah, this is wholesome for all of us. I think, you know what? In the end, all I think they'll do is legalize drugs and gambling and being like, here, be entertained, have this. Prostitution's legal. Everything's legal now. Go do it.
I mean, we're kind of moving towards legalizing weed.
Because they don't need to keep the same type of prison system if they can keep everybody tracked. You know what I mean? Through like a CBDC where they know every transaction that you make.
Here's something I didn't know. I didn't know that there's a union of like jail guards and they lobby for things like don't make marijuana legal.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're fucking with our money.
Fucking with our jobs.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. There's people out there
people will protect their jobs
best
to the
interest for people to get locked up for pot.
Yeah.
Damn. Everybody's got a stake in something, right?
Right. Even the people who think they're doing good. I bought an electric car. Yeah, but if you see where they mine the, cobalt for it. By the way, I can't wait to get my Cybertruck.
God damn.
So much
dude.
cobalt went into that.
Oh, dude. Think of all the little hands that dug all that battery out.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's so crazy.
I know, right?
But that's the thing, though. Nobody's clean. Like, nobody like lives a life that doesn't affect. Nobody lives a life in America that doesn't somehow affect people in another poor country. Whether it's oil, cobalt, war.
Okay, yeah.
All these fucking things, they all affect poor countries. But, you could be protesting a war with your iPhone.
Yeah.
But, some kid had to like dig cobalt out of the fucking earth so that you can be able to protest a war. So even when you're doing like, I guess what you would call noble things, for lack of a better term, you're still somehow at fault with destroying the earth. Cheers, everybody.
Have you been, speaking of demonstration stuff, have you seen the riots in France?
I've only briefly heard of them, but I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't think they can accomplish anything.
What do you mean?
Their riots, I don't think it's going to accomplish anything.
Well, I think they're just, it'll help them get their frustration out.
That's about it. But because governments now basically control all the media. So and they can just be like, hey, look at what these pieces of shit are doing to your city.
Yeah, here's the, let's see. Where's the volume? Can't hear nothing.
Oh. Can they see this?
Yeah, they can see it. They can't hear nothing, though.
That's fine. So what is it exactly that they're protesting? Are they protesting?
They raised the
retirement. Right. The what's it called?
The
age.
Crazy.
Oh my God! Look at this lady getting slapped around. Look, come here, bitch. Ow! You just hit me in the shin and then knocked her hat off. That's just mean.
Yeah, took the mask off.
Take that shit up. Hey, stop pointing that fucking camera at me, bitch.
Damn.
Ow. Don't touch me.
Jeez.
Ow. That motherfucker's, he hit her right in the shin, dude. And I bet you her adrenaline's pumping. She's not going to feel it until tomorrow.
That's pretty messed up. So France lowered the age of consent and upped the age of retirement.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It's 15 in France.
But when you say lower, like it just recently?
Like 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you want to fuck them young and have them retire old? That's pretty fucked up.
Yep.
France legal age. France sets age of consent at 15. They've always been kind of a little bit like weird about like sex, right?
Yeah, the menage a trois comes from France. It comes from France.
A bunch of little perverts down there.
Little French perverts over there, fucking bread and stuff, you know.
Fucking young bread too. not done yet bread. Just fucking masa. Like, hey man, let that thing get a little older.
Like, jeez, let it bake. What's wrong with you? Yeah, this isn't that.
Look at that. And police are the same everywhere. They'll smack the fuck out of you.
Have you seen the restaurant one? I don't know if it's real. Riot France. Oh shit! I have to spell restaurant.
I don't think we have it in us to riot here, but like I mean we did have those riots for what was the guy's name that got killed?
Oh, you don't remember? Never forget, bro.
Garner? No, that was the guy that got choked out, right?
Yeah,
Eric Garner.
I think so.
Anyway, the other dude, the guy that was all the protests were over.
Yes, I know who you're talking about, but I.
But you can't remember either. That's what you were hoping I would bring it up. Floyd
Mayweather.
People were protesting Floyd Mayweather during the lockdowns.
I don't know if this is real, but it might be real. Oh,
French-
Yahoo News.
Wait, what does it say? French what?
I'll show you.
French president stands firm.
So apparently,
It's burning outside.
yeah, and they're just having, you know, a nice lunch, maybe dinner.
But what is it?
This is a restaurant in Paris.
In the middle of the riots?
In the middle of the riot, so there's fire outside.
Do we know that for sure, though?
I don't know. It's on Yahoo News. Let's see. Let's see. French restaurant diner appears to be the epitome of the keep calm and carry on mentality.
Oh, so it is. According to them, this is them having a nice little
Yeah.
dinner while people are rioting outside.
Yeah, in Paris.
Oh, see, the people rioting outside, those people are the poor ones, and these guys over here.
Well, you know what? This isn't that crazy because I'm on 6th Street in Austin, right? And there's people taking shits. I had to walk around shit yesterday, and people camping out, and then inside they're enjoying their guacamole. You know what I mean?
That's
It's just,
true, right?
I'm just like, it's already. I mean, or you're outside in the patio, and I'm eating, and like 30 feet from me, it's like a bunch of people in
Yeah, well, the difference between 6th and
Sleeping
7th
bags.
Street at night, sometimes it's like you have somebody, you know, homeless, drug addict,
the homeless shelters right there.
and just crazy, you know, somebody that's mentally ill, that's been through unspeakable trauma, probably.
Yes.
And then a couple of blocks away, there's a gorgeous 21-year-old girl who has pretty much the world by the balls.
Yeah.
Sometimes literally, and everything is at her disposal. You
Yeah.
know,
But what's it's scary is if you're constantly around that, you become blind to it. You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
have to, dude.
And to the point where I don't get asked for money, but that's because I wear a hoodie and I put a backpack on and I put my hoodie up and I walk around like that.
People think you're gonna ask them for money.
Yes. Yeah. I've walked up to like people waiting to get into podcast studio, and I walked up to one of the podcasters and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he's looking at his phone like this, and he was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I was like, "What was that?" He's just like, "I thought you were a homeless person." I was like, "Damn."
He was getting ready to ignore you.
Yeah, he was getting, but that's because a lot of homeless people are. It's just like you and me right now. The way we're dressed with a backpack, you know what I mean? That's a lot of the homeless people out there.
No, doesn't speak very highly of the way we dress, though.
No, it doesn't. But it's not even. You know what? They might not even be homeless. They might just be druggies, and they're out on 6th Street getting drugs, and that's
Yeah.
where they stay all day. You know what I mean? They probably have somewhere to go back to, but they don't. They stay there all day during the day. Because the real people who are really homeless, I mean, I'm talking about come up to you, their eyes are rolled back, snot coming down their nose, and they're like, "Can I get some money?" Those are the people I give money to right away. Like,
Yeah.
here you go, bye. I gotta go.
I can't. I just can't, dude.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm just because I'm like I just don't know what you're gonna do. Am I contributing to your death?
Yeah. You know what they don't want? Water. They never want water. If I have a bottle of water that's not open, I'll try to give it to them. And
That's crazy, dude.
They're like, no, thank you.
If I drink the night before, I'm like chugging water.
Yeah.
And these guys are sometimes all like drugged out, you know, drunk.
Yeah.
How do you not wake up the next day and be like, "Fuck, dude, I need to pound some fucking water right now"?
It's well, I think it's a lot of mental illness too, because there's people like in the middle of the street with piss all over them, screaming, and you know what I mean.
And that's what I'd be doing if I wasn't drinking water. Just pissing and shitting myself.
I listen to the people who are shouting about the end of the world. Whenever there's those people, I'll like stop and listen just to
see if maybe he's onto something.
Yeah. I've always told you about the water wars, right?
The what?
The water wars. The guy screaming water wars.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What
the
did he
fuck
say?
is
In
that?
1935 or 2035? Yeah.
The water wars.
Yeah, he was talking about the water wars are coming.
Basi-
The water wars are coming, meaning like we're gonna fight over water.
Right.
And so he's screaming about it, right?
Yeah, but like, what was your thought? Like, is he from the future or?
No, I pointed at him. I said water wars, and he was like somebody listen. You know what I mean?
Like a dog that chases
You know what I should have done? I should have got a bunch of like water bottles, like all in my arms like that, and I came back, dude. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready for the water wars. Let's go.
I'm serious, you fucking idiot. He would have said that to you.
What? I'm ready. The fuck? I got a well. Let's go fill it up. One water bottle at a time.
Don't mock me.
Yeah, but he screamed about the water wars.
I always thought those people were like either crazy or like, what if this guy came from the fucking future?
I think some people out there might just be so smart that they go crazy. You know what I mean? Very, very small percentage.
You see, this is why it's not necessarily a good thing to be able to think deeply into think, because maybe that whole like thinking about things too much.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how also you go insane. You bust a wire.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it just goes in a loop, and you're like, water wars, water wars, water wars.
Yeah. You get obsessed with a certain point and what's going to happen.
Who knows? Maybe that guy was on a fucking laptop 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And just wouldn't get off of it, and he was like, "Oh my god," well, kind of like me right now, going like, "Oh my god, the world's ending."
Yeah, I think I when you first wake up, when you first like get into whatever you're getting into, or you become aware of what's going on in the world, it freaks you the fuck out, and you can go down some rabbit holes, and then you find out who your friends are. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to hear that shit.
Most people, well, I mean, I think they're paying more attention now that we're seeing these kind of crazy shit that our government's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But before, yeah, people used to be. It was like almost like an instinct to preserve whatever peace of mind they had.
Yeah.
So if you would say like, hey, the banks own the politicians. They'd be like, what? What the fuck are you talking about with your stupid conspiracy theories?
I think people, it's once you learn 2 + 2 is 4, don't later on give me new information, new math. Well, actually, we found out it's actually 5 or whatever the fuck. Like, I got my answer. I'm going to live with that answer. I don't want to change it. Because if I change it, I have to change things around in my life. And I have to think. And I don't want to think. I want to go to this job that I fucking hate just so I can make money, so I can do the things I want to do on the weekend. So
Yeah.
fuck you and your whatever thoughts. But I think people woke up because 2020, everybody had time, right? So it was people went and they researched.
I read something that there's more men are not going back to work for someone after the pandemic. There's like a lot of people, a lot of men particularly, they said had stopped going to work for somebody. Everybody's trying something out.
Yeah.
I guess it's like, like you said, it's like being locked down. You're like, man, why the fuck? This is actually kind of cool if it wasn't for the fact that we're running out of food.
Well, I think it's less that we're not going back to our jobs, and more we understand we have to have multiple sources of income, because if one fails, I need to still be able to feed my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this side hustle that I had during the pandemic, I'm going to continue doing that, and maybe I have a part-time job or something else that I do on the side.
The job is the side hustle, and now the side hustle is the main one.
yeah, exactly. It flips, and it's freeing in a way, because I don't necessarily need this job, this part-time job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I only have to be there 15, 20 hours a week versus the rest of the time I'm spending 50, 60 hours a week on my shit that I really want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people,
and most people just got addicted to porn and just, I can't go to work. I have to watch porn all day.
oh my God, dude, my drinking went up like I drink, right?
Yeah.
But around the time of after the lockdowns, like there was still like a month, half a year to a year that I was still drinking like I was in a lockdown, and with nothing else to do. And then eventually I was like, Jesus Christ, like when the fuck did this spiral out of control? And I was like, oh yeah, the lockdowns. I was drinking pretty heavily during the whole thing. I think a lot of people got fucked up by the lockdowns that might not even notice it.
I think people thought it's the end of, everything. So party it up. You know what I mean?
I never once thought that it was the end of everything. The whole time, I was just like, well, I guess I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So why not drink?
That must have been a lot. There's a good portion of the population that was probably a dream of theirs to not ever have to go anywhere
and
anymore.
just
be
watch
home
TV.
and just watch TV. And
I mean, I gotta admit, the first couple of days were like cool. Like, just woke up. I'm gonna start drinking at fucking 10:30 in the morning because who the fuck is gonna tell me?
Yeah.
I gotta be here. I can't go anywhere. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, but it would be random. Like sometimes my morning was my evening.
Yeah.
And then my evening was I'm gonna sleep and wake up at fucking.
How many days in a row? How many days in a row did you stay up?
I didn't stay up in like I would. My sleep was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I was sleeping just at weird, odd times depending on when I passed out.
I was I was pacing around the house, making sure nobody's coming in. I'm serious, like a
with
psycho.
that giant crowbar that you bought for self-defense.
I have a shotgun, but I didn't want to freak the kids out, so they don't. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to show them the shotgun?
They know I have it, but I don't want to walk around the house with it. You know what I mean?
Like a fucking weirdo, just like looking around.
Yeah, but that's the mentality I had. Like it was. I would say 3 days.
But what were you exactly guarding? Were you guarding from like fellow citizens that just lost their mind?
I was the fellow citizen who lost his mind. Yeah.
Your neighbors should have been watching out for you.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. I already in my head I was like, I know what neighbor I'm gonna get with.
There you have it, folks. Josh was just admitted to premeditated murder.
No, I wasn't gonna murder. I'm just protecting.
You're gonna have to kill somebody, dude.
Huh? Oh.
If you're thinking of stealing from your neighbors,
no,
not
shit goes sideways. From my neighbors, who I'm going to partner up with. Like, yo, you.
Oh, I thought you were saying like I already know who I'm gonna fuck.
No. I know who has chickens, and we had vegetables. So I'll trade you some eggs for some vegetables. Like that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems a little more.
I was trying to find generators, but ones that weren't loud because I didn't want people to know I had a generator.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever hear any generators?
No. Mm-mm.
Everybody here in San Antonio was fucking up. All the gym equipment was fucking gone.
Yeah. Everything got super expensive. I remember this guy, when I bought that basketball court, well, not the cold court, but, the basketball rim, I bought it, and I was waiting outside, and they were supposed to, like, at what's it called? I forgot what the place is called. Anyway, so this guy tried to buy it from under me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to go pull. They're like, I'm going to push it up there. The guy told me, he goes, go get your car. So I go get my car to load it, and some guy was trying to pay him $200 for it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then when he told me that, I was like, well, why didn't he ask me? Fucking. I'll sell it to you, $450.
Fuck.
Do you see my son's face? He wants to play basketball, and my son would have been like, I don't want to fucking play basketball.
Isn't that how
Did Edward
crazy?
knock right now?
I don't know.
I think Edward knocked. Because I don't have my phone. I just realized. That is Edward.
Yo, come on in.
Here, let me pause this and then put Edward on it. Let me pause this and put Edward on it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Before he got into office, and nothing's ever happened.
Dude, I don't know how someone could be facing so many fucking charges and indictments and allegations and all that,
and nothing
still
happened?
still run for president again. Like, I can't do it. Then I should be able to run. Like, that dude's got everyone. He got hookers. Like, I feel like that's one of my homeboys that I hang out with. That I play. See what happened to Jim's? He's fucking running for president now. Like, he just got out and now he's running.
Yeah, but nobody's ever been like, hey, Donald got put in jail for robbing a jewelry store.
Did you guys see the?
Donald might be put in jail. We might hear that coming up.
We might hear of old Don for a while.
Yeah, Don. Shit, what? He got 7 years, bro. I think he's tango, dude. I think Donald's running with tango, dude. Okay, now he put in a couple of soups.
Wait, Donald's an orejon?
Yeah, Donald's an orejon, dude. Check him out. Look at him, dude.
Have you seen these?
What the fuck? That looks hilarious. That looks like he's
chasing it.
actually running.
I know, dude.
So these are the
Is that the deep fakes?
yeah. No, the
Oh
AI.
my god, that looks hilarious. Click on that one.
Like he's gonna run. Oh, he's gonna fight.
That one, he looks like he's going. I can't breathe.
Look, he's gonna. That's how it's gonna go. It ain't gonna go down like that if he gets arrested.
This circulated on Twitter.
Bullshit. Yeah. Donald's gonna be like, bullshit, it is. You have to carry me out this bitch.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
But this circulated on Twitter, and people thought it was real. Like they thought,
Oh,
because,
for real?
I mean, some of them kind of.
It looks hilarious.
I hope it does go down like that. That's like an episode of Cops, bro.
To me, that's the one.
They
that
should be filming in New York for Cops when they arrest Donald Trump, bro. That'd be fucking
That
great.
was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, this one
man.
you can tell more. This one's harder to tell. This one actually looks like it's a real photo.
It really looked like he's getting dragged out of there. They tore his fucking suit.
Oh yeah, he lost his sleeve, bro. He looks like Anthony Torino now, dude. Well, maybe when he gets
that's
out, he'll show up at the open mic. Yeah, he'd be playing with the brothers, dude. You think Trump will be rolling with the bros in there, dude?
I got the best skyhook ever.
Yeah, ever. No one. Look how
No,
many people
not so
came out to watch me play.
Yeah, that one looks fake as fuck.
The other ones are really good.
Yeah, because they're a little bit farther away.
See,
Damn, this one looks.
That one
Real.
looks pretty realistic.
and those all just came out
Sorry.
yesterday.
They came 2 days ago.
Fuck.
Because they were, I'm telling you, they were supposed to pick him up on
Or yeah, yesterday. No, it was yesterday.
on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think they're gonna arrest him?
No, they already did it.
Yeah.
They already
Well,
didn't. Well, that's his whole career. They already didn't. That's your whole life. They already didn't.
What if? Okay. Okay.
But someday they might did.
Conspiracy mind going here now, right? What if he put that out, right, that he's going to get arrested, and maybe they tested the public to see if these AI generated photos would cause some type of uproar and be spread around social media to see.
No,
if-
you always start off on the right track and then you just go hard left.
Well, I got it just to see. Just to take it there, just to test out the public.
I think they maybe did the first part, like test it out to see, like, hey, are people gonna get pissed off?
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I meant.
They wanted to see what Twitter's saying, you know, what Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. They tested the waters. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right, but then you were like, and then the
Who
AI,
tested the waters?
Well, it was the AI.
government?
It was the AI that created. I'm not saying the AI did that to trick us. I'm saying somebody made it with AI and put it out to test the waters to see what the public would do seeing those images, and to see if those images would spread and people would think they're real.
And I'm more practical. I'm like, your tax dollars at work. Fucking.
Look how many cops it took to arrest Donald Trump. AI.
Because this is better
Style.
than any AI I've seen. Most of the AI looks like the fake one.
No, the fact that he's running
I
makes it
know.
look
You
fake as
think
fuck.
Donald Trump sprints like that, dude? Like, come on, dude.
He's got like a textbook jogger
Yeah,
stride.
like he's just fucking like he just breaks running all the time, dude. That dude, he's 80 years old, isn't he?
I'm not sure how old he is.
Arrested.
See, like that's the AI that I'm used to seeing.
his face.
Where's the one that? Watch this one. Oh no, it's this one right here.
My favorite one is him getting
No,
dragged.
this is my favorite one. Look, who's the police officer?
Oh, Biden is, dude. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel any way about him getting arrested or not? Does it matter to you?
What I want to know is
It ain't gonna matter.
How does it look to other countries seeing a former president, being in handcuffs and arrested? Like, what is that? How does that make us?
I don't live in that other country, so
I know that.
Why do you care?
Uh,
Because you think it's going to affect the monetary system.
it already has.
Yeah, by watching ex-presidents that people made deals with in the past, it makes people go, huh? Who are these people voting into office if they're already arresting these criminals? You know, how legitimate is the United States? Fucking
Dude, nothing's gonna happen.
It makes
I know. Josh likes to make it into.
I just like to take it there and ask questions. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like to take it far. I like extremes. Leave me alone.
He starts crying. Hey, dude, I'm extremely emotional. No, so, do you feel like that it's justified, or that they shouldn't? Do you care? Besides what other countries think. I mean, here, what
this is not a popular answer, I guess, but I think it's a distraction from what's happening with the banks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But who's making this distraction? The U.S. government is, or
Them.
Oh, the gay people. Isn't that or the non-binary, or what
Wait,
are they?
lizard people are gay now?
The thems. What is that? Are they the
Them.
non-binaries?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So how did they all get together to do that? They got money.
Yes, a lot. It's that AI money.
Dude, it's all the big corporations. The
Coca-Cola?
oil.
I mean, but yeah,
Fucking
Big pharma.
pharmaceuticals and weapons manufacturers. They control everybody.
Smith and Wesson.
but
Smith and Wesson.
it's really just the programming that I'm getting on my social media. You know what I mean? That's where all my
Your algorithms, because you watch the same things over and over, so it keeps feeding them to you, right?
No, the algorithm has changed a lot because of how many podcasts I do and how much stuff I Google.
Because you started
It's
hanging out in
just-
Austin.
Well, I mean, no, I was like that before that. In fact, I might have changed their algorithm a little bit, but
Aye.
yeah.
My algorithm is all fucking.
My algorithm's all up in everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. His algorithm's non-binary.
My algorithm will be like the world's about to end. Also, check out this chick with a fat ass doing squats.
That's what mine is. Skateboarding. Someone dying in a fucking brutal wreck or beating, and then chi-chis. Then it's just fucking look, titties and ass, and then fucking it goes and keeps me in the loop because I'm like, I'm about to turn it off, and it just keeps me in that loop.
Let's see what
Here's
This is when the show.
this is my Twitter. Crypto, music, crypto.
damn
Yeah.
That's your Twitter account.
This is my Twitter. This is what the feed I get.
my crypto.
And then they try to sell me shorts. A lot of news stuff. And
Biden dancing. Is that real?
Yeah,
so.
dude.
Because he almost fell, I think.
That was that one time he was at that
stepping
block
over
party.
some caca. That's him in San Francisco stepping over some human caca in the street. And he's like, "Oh, damn it!" And that's a dude about to take a shit. Who's those? Who's that?
I'm not like a boyfriend. I know how to do
like
it.
a bisexual squirrel.
What?
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
like your boyfriend. I know how to dress, dude.
So yeah, it's a little different. And then my Instagram's all messed up because of George. So I get a lot of disabled people. my Instagram is disabled.
How does that make sense? But yeah, I guess
Well,
it
it's not
sounds about
fucked
right
up.
because of
You know,
George.
once in a
It's
while.
not fucked up. It's just different.
But if
That's
you had
all.
said anything, now I keep looking at squirrels doing stuff to dogs because of George. I'd be like, oh yeah, look, it's because of George.
Yeah,
I get-
no, this is me. Structured mag. I like.
He made mine. What the hell?
It's just.
Now I get disabled girls twerking.
Oh, that hurts to look at. He's got pretty eyes. Every girl's
Bro,
got pretty eyes.
Keep scrolling. Jesus Christ.
I know. What you stop on that pizza, dude?
I don't know.
That actually made
burger.
sense to me. It hurts to look at.
It
Like I
did,
was like,
dude.
dude, stop it.
Oh, I guess it's just mostly comedy stuff.
Aye.
Yeah.
99999.
But you know what? I can't like. That's all people I know. I'm trying to, or people I subscribe to. I'm trying to look at just a regular feed. You know what I mean?
And you can't?
I don't know how to on desktop.
I don't want to wait.
So do you think they're going to arrest him?
No, dude. They're not going to
Nah.
arrest him.
That's just all smoke and fucking mirrors and
Yes, dude.
Probably.
From the beginning.
really just deflecting attention? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's all a stunt, man.
So
Economy's
so what's it
collapsing.
doing to cryptocurrency? Is it doing anything to Bitcoin?
It's making it go up.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going back up again. Like you have Bitcoin?
No, dude. I just watch people. I just like to watch people gamble. I don't really get it.
I like to watch people stress the fuck out, dude. I'm losing everything. I'm rich. Well, cash it out. You're not rich, motherfucker. Cash it out. Buy drinks. I can't. It stays in there in that fake crypto
months?
world. It's in there with the Wizard of
Look at that.
Oz.
So it was.
He's killing it right now, dude.
So at the end of the year, it was 16.6, and
now it's at, oh my God.
now it's at 28.47. It's the exact opposite as what the Federal Reserve's books look like. It's going the opposite way down. Like they're putting on more and more debt. So as the debt goes up, Bitcoin's price goes up.
Look, yeah. I know. I have some too. Look, I haven't even checked it in so long.
Man, I'll get on it on the next collapse.
That's about right, dude. I have. Look, where the fuck is? I can't even find my Bitcoin.
And it is going to.
Where is mine?
You think what's going to collapse the whole system?
Yeah, dude.
I have.
That's why I got to go to the VA and get my foot fixed. It's like,
as
Doc,
soon as possible.
Okay, that's how much I have in Bitcoin.
I want to go to the apocalypse.
I don't want to say it out loud.
What about it?
That's how much I have in Bitcoin. I bought that about 8 years ago for about $200.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, about that. Killing it, bro.
Smashing it.
I'm at point. No, I'm at 1%.
I gotta start.
So when
investing.
Well,
Bitcoin,
you just told everybody what you have.
yeah, exactly. So it's not nothing. I just did that a long time ago because a friend like, you got to get it. You're gonna be a $284 error. And so when it's at 28,000, I'm at 284. Well, you know, when it's at 30,000, I'm at 300. You know, so that's how I'm just right at 1%. But what do you do with it?
You wait till you become a millionaire.
It's supposed to be a life raft for you.
Well, I'm drowning.
In 20 years, you're gonna have to be a millionaire just to stay afloat.
Well,
you're gonna have to cash it out at some point, aren't you?
So what I think they're doing, not what I think, what I've been told by the algorithm that feeds me my information is that they're trying to herd us all into the big banks and then close off the exits, and then they're forced the CBDC on you, the central bank digital currency. So
that's what I was thinking.
Is USAA part of the big banks?
They are FDIC insured.
FDIC. If they're part of the FDIC,
they're part of they're federal. Aren't they the federal government? Isn't that
USAA?
Yeah,
they're owned by the military. No, they're owned by ex-military people that created their own bank.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're probably insured by the government.
Yeah, they're FDIC.
Yeah,
and you have to be like either the family member of a service member,
or have a service dog,
or have a service dog,
or have been into some kind of service somewhere in your life, like if someone served
or if you ever serviced someone.
Yeah, if you got a hand job, if you had ever been serviced with a hand job.
Hey babe, can you service me real quick?
I need to get an account at USA. Yeah, I need you to service me.
Service me.
I got headphones on. But
I could get. Do you have USA?
No.
Is it that good?
No, I just I had I think it's a stupid memory, but I had a memory where they used to say, anybody want to donate for the USAA something? It was like a charity, but they would force you to
so you got a bad
to donate. Yeah, and ever since then I was like, fuck USAA. But it was probably just them trying to do some kind of a charity. And in order to look good, the higher ups would be like, "Hey, I want every swinging dick to be
to contribute
put some money in there."
So I haven't gone to USA. I just know it scares me, dude.
What does
USA? It's like so secure, dude. It seems like they're gonna arrest me if I go over there to do something.
It feels like a federal building.
Yeah.
I think I should just to be part of the mob. You know, like
you want to be part of the mob. You want to storm the Capitol too?
Well, I mean, it's ex-military members. They're the guys that go strong arm other governments.
Oh,
you know, other countries. So of course they're going to take care of military members because it's in their best interest to take care of the military.
I mean, that's why I'm ex-military too. But I have a felony though. See, I'm a little bit different.
You fall in a little bit of a small category.
But not. I don't think it's that small because a lot of people that came back from Vietnam are ex-cons. Because a lot of people came back with drug problems from Vietnam.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no shortage of veterans from.
But because when I got back from Vietnam,
doesn't mean you're a saint.
When I came back from Vietnam, I was fine because I know how to deal with that shit.
You mean the Korean War?
No, Vietnam, bro. 68, dude. I was here, dude. I was fucking. They would spit on me because they didn't understand what we went through over there, dude.
Jeez.
I was in Vietnam.
I would
Worst
throw up on them
vacation
because I was a
ever
baby.
been on.
Yeah, the beach. Have you seen that movie?
Well, they really are very forgiving, the Vietnamese.
Oh,
They don't
wanna
hold
be
any
here.
like.
Because they're little.
Jeez.
No, because we go and buy hookers and food and whatever they sell in
Well, I mean,
Vietnam.
think of Japan. I mean, America nuked Japan, and we're like buddy with Japan.
Yeah, but
Because
now
they don't want to
they're
have
a little
kids
bit.
with 3 heads anymore.
Yeah, but they also like dress like schoolgirls and fucking Elvis Presley.
That's why we like Japan. That's why we welcomed them in.
No, they're trastornados. It's it did something to their psyche. It made them like stay young for.
For
generations.
Yeah, we put something in that nuclear, and we said, look, we're gonna bomb you. You're gonna look like kids for the rest of your lives, forever. And we're gonna welcome you and just make a bunch of electronics for us.
Germany too.
And sell panties.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You know what? I
bonding
heard it's
Yeah,
hard
but-
to get into Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Like if me, I would have,
Australia?
like if you're a convicted felon, it's hard to get into Canada. Like if you have a DWI. I've had friends that had trouble getting into Canada just because they had a DWI and they didn't like
all
from
the
years
countries
ago.
And it's funny that they're the countries that did the lockdowns the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
Canada and Australia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were still like letting people not letting people out like a year after we were out. But I mean, we are Texas.
They had
We didn't have a pandemic.
They had time limits too of how
We had
long they
guns.
could be outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah.
saw some of those.
like in your own backyard.
Let me look it up right
There
now.
was places I think it might have been like Indian places like that they were beating them back into their houses with sticks.
yeah, I
Did you
saw
see
that.
dude. They'd be like, quack, quack.
God.
They would just come out.
Dude,
with-
that shit hurt me.
I
It
know,
reminded me
it
of
was
my mom
hilarious
hitting us
though,
like
dude.
as kids.
I know because they kind of did like they went like they wanted to do that didn't hurt and then, quack, 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 and then they were like, oh shit, this dude's
They
serious.
start accumulating like leg kicks in the UFC.
Yeah, this dude started choking up on that bat, and then they was like, oh shit, this dude's a slugger.
Fucking Cormier announcing it. I don't know how many more he's gonna be able to take of those, man.
The dude was tapping out. They were like, there ain't no tapping out here, bro. Dude, it was great, dude. I was like, wow, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal, man.
You know,
I
that's
remember
what-
seeing those.
When people were like complaining, the U.S., I was like, go over there. I was like, go get beat back into your house. And so this chick wanted to be at HEB yelling at people, I don't have to wear a mask. I wish there was a dude with a stick that could just show up right then and be like, oh, yeah? Beat that mask right back on her face. Just, I should be putting it back on. Just, okay, yeah, bitch. God, dude. I love,
It
like,
went buck wild, man.
I know, it was awesome. I couldn't stop
But
watching this shit.
my reaction was always like, well, that's what they get for living in that country.
Exactly, dude. Fucking, they should have sought asylum a long time ago. You know some shit's coming. They're in a third world. What do you... I mean, when you live in a third world country, do you realize you're living in a third world country? Or do you just go, wow, it's badass here? We got a
No,
lot
I
of
don't-
beaches
I don't
and
think you,
sand and sandals and fruit.
Well, I have a weird perspective in that I do kind of like, hey, man, that's what we did. We left our fucking place.
Yeah, you got somewhere to... Hey, don't let those other ones in. They're taking our shit. All of a sudden, you turn into a Cuban.
So a Cuban?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, once I got my foot over here, I'm good. Fucking, we got to make new immigration laws.
I gotta be Switzerland, I'm like, hey, dude, y'all can come over. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, if you make
I
it...
can't help you, but I ain't gonna snitch you out either.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck is all I'm going to do is just tell you.
Good luck. I don't know if you heard, but it's gotten harder.
They're putting up a fence. That's so stupid, a fence.
That was the narrative.
A fence. Everyone was like, it's just symbolic. I'm like, no, he's actually building a fence.
There's
Like,
a fence.
A wall. Like they built a wall, but that's just so primitive to build a wall right now in this day and age,
Yeah, when they can just get picked up by drones and then just fucking drop.
Like, a wall. People are like, we need a wall. I was like, no. I mean, I get it. We need something, but not a wall. Like, you know what? Like, okay, build a 20-foot wall.
and a net.
Yeah, a wall, then a net, and then some barbed wire, and then some electric. Like what? How high? Because these are Mexicans, bro. These are Mexicans, not.
They're just gonna build a pyramid over it.
Yeah, or whatever. Exactly, dude. Or just fucking a hook with a rope, like go through it, go under it. You saw what Chapo and them did, and that was just to put some coke through. These motherfuckers want to change their lives.
I know, right? You're never going to stop a hungry man or a man who's got to feed his hungry kids.
And then there's a river, you know? Ooh. A river. That's when we go barbecue every day. We hang out at the fucking river. Like, dude, that's so stupid. Like, just to say we're going to put dudes with guns and we're going to shoot your motherfucking ass. They're like, damn, okay.
Towers? Yeah, but that's the towers would have to go through the desert. That's the thing, that desert area. It's hard to fucking monitor all that shit.
Yeah, but you can with satellites, I guess, you know? Drones or whatever. Yeah, drones shooting.
But then what is the drone going to do? I guess you would tell somebody on the ground.
Yeah, it would alert, and then they would just stop it. Or those drones shoot people down, or we're going to fucking fire two warning shots. But you don't think
there's going to be fucking eventually...
a mass... someone to shoot down drones?
A drone...
killer?
The coyote. The coyote's going to be equipped with a drone killer.
Yeah, and then they'll get a drone killer. And then they'll just one up him every time, bro. Like that's
a drone killer.
Yeah, that's how it works, bro. We're the U.S., dude. We one up you, dude. That's it.
We do everything.
Yeah, we just do it better, one little step better. That's
all I found was that the curfew's at 9 p.m.
That's all Josh got out of reading fucking 18 hours.
Yeah, like 3 articles. My eyes hurt.
Josh read the Bible and said, "Oh, they said to fucking be good."
Just be inside by 9 p.m. is what I read. Damn, my eyes hurt.
They just said not to fucking sin and be good. I don't know. Do the sign of the cross before you do anything dumb. That's what it means to be a good Christian.
Yeah. Something about this.
Yeah, I know some dudes in there. There's 3 people in there. Me and 3 other dudes. I don't know.
Shit, what the hell are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. You were reading the Bible.
I don't know. Bible and shit over there. I don't know.
Damn, my eyes hurt.
You actually read that shit?
I was reading as fast as I could.
About Australia?
Yeah, and all I got was it was strict and that 9 p.m.
Kangaroos are badass and they'll fuck you up if you're not careful.
You can't be outside or in the streets at after 9 p.m.
Well, they never rioted, so obviously it wasn't that bad.
Oh.
Dude, they rioted.
The Canadians.
Do you remember when they rioted here in San Antonio?
No.
They did riot here.
Really?
Yes, they did.
Was it just like
downtown.
a small riot?
It wasn't nothing.
We're just trying to do a little small riot.
Yeah, we weren't trying to hurt anybody or anything. We just went a cute riot. We went to a little cute riot. Everyone wore pink. But no, they rioted right up to my tattoo shop.
I went to it.
They rioted right up to my tattoo shop downtown.
Really?
Yeah, right up to the end. It wasn't my tattoo shop at the time.
Oh yeah.
But my buddies owned it, and so I called him and I was like, "Hey, bro, are you all right?" Because they said that people are breaking shit downtown.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Dude, we're here with guns at the shop." And then he said that, dude, they rioted right up to the shop because it ends at Broadway. That's where my shop is, right?
And they stopped short of it?
No, they stopped and they looked at his sign, and it has someone made a wooden cutout of H.P. Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm. Who's H.P. Lovecraft?
Look him up. He, I guess, was the one who created in the story about the Cthulhu. The shop is called Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that dude. So there's a picture of him above the thing, and they start saying that guy's a racist. They started pointing at him, saying he was a racist, and they were like, "No, he's not. That's H.P. Lovecraft. He's look. That's the Cthulhu. See, his creation.
But what is
the
Cthulhu?
It's a mythical fantasy fucking monster. It's a octopus type of creature he created, and he wrote some. So they have a picture of him, a cardboard. It's all worn.
He's a writer.
Yes, and it's all faded, so you can't really tell who he is. But the eyes are wide. It looks kind of evil, and they would say, "Look, that's a Cthulhu." And so they were like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean face. Got of the Caribbean. and they were like, that dude's a racist, we think. And they were like,
fucking idiots.
And they were like, he hangs out with the Cthulhu. He loves everyone, you know. And they were like, damn, I don't know. And they fucking rioted off. He said that they were there like ready to fight these people.
You're being oceanist.
Yeah, he hates the ocean. No. So yeah, dude, so they went to the shop right there, and then stopped, and they went downtown the other way.
Why did they stop? Were they like flat?
They were just going. They were looking there because that's where it ends. Like there's nothing else to fucking
to riot.
Yeah, let's go back into the city. I guess they went where everyone, the middle of the city, because I'm right there at Travis and Jefferson. Mm-hmm. You know where Travis Park is? Where they had the ice skating rink. I'm right across the street from there. That's where my shop is. There's a St. Anthony Hotel.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then if you walk across the street, My shop is over here. There's a bar called the Cowabunga Bar, and I'm right next to it. But if you walk down
By
this
that park,
way,
right?
yeah. But if you walk down this way, there's Voodoo Donuts and all that right there. But that's where the mob went, and then I guess they went back and then went down towards
And they
Voodoo
got some
Donut.
voodoo donuts.
They ate Voodoo Donuts, and then they got diabetes, and their sugar levels went out of control, and they had to go home. So yeah,
Everybody got to go home now.
everyone got to go home. Everyone got to go.
All right, well, what shows you got coming up?
I'm hoping for Felipe at the Majestic.
Felipe is gonna be
Saturday.
fun, dude. Felipe is funny, dude.
Yeah, man.
I've worked with him.
Dope, man.
He's cool as shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
He gets really high.
Oh.
We got stoned on stage right before the show.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bad. I had to stop smoking. He was still smoking it, and I was like, I can't smoke anymore. I got to go up. He was like, I'm going last, fool. And I was like, yeah.
Well, I can't function when I smoke weed. So
Yeah. Well, don't hang around him before the show.
maybe after my set. I'm like,
Yeah.
can I hit it after my set?
Yeah. But yeah, he's funny, dude. He's badass.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
No, I just have the 422 show at the South Side spot on Roosevelt on Saturday, 422. They're doing the food truck, vendors, music. I'm doing comedy. Josh is on that show with Justin Governor from Naked and Inquirinquis and Tengo
I
Miedo.
saw his episode, dude. That
Yeah, I saw it too.
motivated the shit out of me.
You just got naked and sat there and watched it?
I was, hard as shit.
Yeah, and
What did it motivate you for?
Just how he kept his cool the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
I
he-
was just like,
right.
yo. And then there was a point where you see his eyes towards the end, and he's like, the way he's looking in the camera, I was like, oh shit, like that's
yeah, it's crazy.
Survival mode.
But yeah, he's on it too. So yeah, I just got that. Oh, and then I might be doing Oops stage with George Perez on 422 also. George Perez is going to be here. So if you can make it out to Upstage, check out my buddy coming in from LA. I might jump on that show if I have time to make it back from the South Side spot. And if he sells out, he's going to do Sunday too, and I will be on that.
oh yeah. March 28th at Creek in the Cave, 10 p.m. Tuesday. Check out
Creek in the Cave,
Onslaught.
Austin?
Yeah, Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas. And also April 8th, Battle of the Sketches at Vulcan Gas Company. Get your tickets at the biglaughs.com.
Word.
Hell yeah. Right now we're going to switch over to do the What's Up Sucker podcast. So if you want to see a continuation of this one, check that one out. What's Up Sucker?
Yeah.
On,
Comedy Frequency.
Comedy Frequency. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Y'all take it easy. Bye.
Peace. What y'all want to burn one and start the next one or what? Oh, yeah, we're going to start the next one.